Finch. Yes. Oh god, how I...
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning, with the house.
I did play this game, and I finished it when it
Someone had
first
put up
came
a
out.
chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Okay, woman, I'm trying to speak. I did pass this game when it first came out, but I do not remember what happened, because it's been a while, so I'm replaying it, just to let y'all know.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Well, alrighty then. Can this woman walk any faster?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Exploring with Maudie. Keep that gate open. Hello to my 2 viewers.
In a will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
A door.
Maybe she thought I'd know.
What else?
Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Oh, good. This woman walks very slow.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Well, I can see why no one driven this way. It's... a deer! Oh my god. Oh my god. Come back.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
So this woman that we're playing as lived inside this house when she was a child?
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Okay.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Why does that side of the house over there in the corner, how does that work?
As a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Okay, Beach, let's go inside. Okay, let's try the front door first. I don't remember. Very spooky. Okay. That is not how you... Okay. Yes, woman, use the key.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Okay. Missing? What was missing? Okay, let's try the garage area. There is no lock on it though. Did I see? Oh look, is it this door? Nope. Ooh, bruh, if an eyeball just popped up right there,
even the swing set was older than my mother.
What the flip? How exactly do I get inside this house? Oh heck,
I heard something moving around in the garage.
Oh hell to no, I'm leaving. No, bruh. If you come back to your childhood house that no one's been to and you hear a noise inside, I'm calling the cops. I'm yeeting myself out. Ew, I had to go through the doggy door. Oh my god, it's scary.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Just had a mini heart attack. This ain't it, Chief. You see that saw right there? Pick that up. We gon' need it. Just in case.
For the first time in years, felt like I was home.
But were you though? Wow, this place is the best.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
What exactly happened to my familia? Is what I want to know.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
The night you left. Okay.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
Our family was a hoarders. Okay. How do I do this? Chief, you know say. Okay. Do you open this? I don't understand. Oh, we'll come back to that.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay, let's try one more time. Oh, got it.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Oh, that's cute. Very cute. Let's go upstairs.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
We don't need all of these books.
Then Edie
like,
retaliated
there's
and drilled
too much
peepholes.
books. I highly doubt anyone's read every single one. It's too many books. Yo, what the heck? The door is sealed off. Okay, we're not going to that one.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara. Who's Barbara?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Ew, I hear a creaking sound and this ain't it, Chief! JB, that's creepy. Yes, it is. Thank you for tuning in.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Wow, everything's locked, so what am I gonna do? Oh.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh, finally unlock something. It's not just a book. Oh.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
And
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
What was my mother hiding from me? Secret spots?
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
A secret room. Oh my god.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Molly.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Okay.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Oh.
I woke up and I was starving,
This ain't
so I
it,
looked
Chief.
around for something to eat.
Oh heck
The
no.
gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Bruh. I can understand your mother getting mad at you, whatever, but sending you to bed without dinner, I'm about to do it.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
And rest in peace. Oh, she gonna eat the fish. Oh.
thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Are you serious? This child. Don't eat the fish. No. It's pretty horrible. Oh, the door's open. And
I kept eating and eating.
Oh, she's eating toothpaste. Okay, not gonna lie, toothpaste tastes good though. At least your mouth will be clean.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh, I don't think that's edible. Next you're gonna be drinking the water out of the toilet with...
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Oh. Oh, she did.
And suddenly...
Oh my god.
I was a cat.
Oh, she's dreaming. Because this is... best video game right here. I get to play as a cat. 10 out of 10. You don't need to play the rest of the game. How do I jump?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
My heart. Gotta be very sneaky. I will catch you, bird. Or not.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Hello. Oh my god, my heart. Crying in the club. Okay, imagine playing this part in VR though. Like, I'd probably like fall down most likely.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Ooh, cat's getting aggravated. Oh, dang. Y'all, where's the bird? I lost the bird. Help me. And out. Chief, I lost the bird.
I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Okay. Oh, there it be, there it be. Okay, okay.
I gobbled her up.
Oh.
And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard
Okay,
was
this
the
child
wind.
is on crack.
Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Oh. I literally do not remember any of this when I first played this game.
Rabbits.
Where's the rabbit? Oh, there it be, there it be, there it be. Wow. My aiming is whack. I got it. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
I imagined his face looking up and
Oh
seeing mine.
my
through
god,
my
this child.
talons.
Ah!
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
The music is so odd. It's very relaxing, but I don't know. Okay.
A mama rabbit.
Another rabbit, but where though? I am blind. Oh. Oh, I didn't get it. Love this game. Love it for me. Oh. Got him. I'm sorry,
She
rabbit.
was almost
I'm
too
sorry.
big to carry. I
Good,
started
not on.
choking,
Oh, okay.
but I couldn't stop eating.
This child, when is she
Suddenly,
gonna wake up
I
from
was a
this?
shark.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn it into all the animals, I guess. Why am I rolling down a hill? And then I died. Why am I not in the ocean? Is my question. I love this game. Very spooky. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Okay. Oh
I
my
rolled
god.
off a cliff and into the ocean.
Okay, there's.
Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Well, I guess it makes sense that the child is dreaming that she's turning into different animals, trying to find food, because her mother sent her to bed without dinner, so she's pretty hangry. Oh, there's a fish right
I
there.
wanted fat, juicy seeds.
Oh no, not the seals. Okay, but like, legally blind, and I ain't seen nothing. And okay, that's okay. We're just gonna take it slow. Gotta be sneaky. I'm assuming that's what a shark does. Okay. Hello. Hangry. Want some food. Okay, should we stick more to the bottom or something? I don't know. Okay, bitch. I'm not seeing anything. I'll do it. Oh. And then I grab him. Did I get him? Oh.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
This child has a wild imagination. Oh. There she go.
I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, it jumped out of the water.
What I turn into now.
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Am I a snake? What the heck?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh, monster. Okay, that's what the heck that is. Yo, the controls are weird for this one. Oh. Knocked over the bucket. It's fine. I don't like these controls. Oh god.
I was big,
Oh.
but I moved real quiet.
Oh, he did. Oh man. Oh, we're going upstairs.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Oh, my next victim won't even see it coming. Oh god. He's right down the chair. Is he not gonna... The bird first? No. kidding. Oh my god, that scared me. Okay, go outside the door. Oh, I really don't like these controls. I apologize. Oh, the door's right
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I swelled into new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Okay, as much as I love playing as different animals and trying to get food, can I wake up now? Oh no, not the same monster. What the frick? Okay.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old
It's
pipe.
reminding me of that one horror movie called Slither, where it's just a bunch of worms that take over the city and then they kill humans, or yeah, they control humans. Yeah, they're like worms that look like this, except they're like tiny, not tiny, but they're not as long, and then they
I
take
got
control of
closer and
humans.
closer.
And they just start going crazy. Pretty good movie. It's reminding me of this, sort of.
All of my stomach started growling.
Oh,
And suddenly, I was me again.
finally.
I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer.
Oh, heck
It
no.
needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Oh. Okay, that child was on crack.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Very wild imagination, but okay. Is that a cat I just heard? I'm about to yell. Oh my god, the kitty! Let me love you.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time.
I remember those TVs.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Okay.
Her room was like a museum.
Oh.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
The door does not open. So what we finna do? Oh, there's another door. Haha, knew that. Ooh, okay. Very
The only
pink.
trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Oh, can't go through there. I'm assuming we can leave.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
No, we cannot. Back out the window. No? Okay.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Oh no. Okay, Chief, I really don't know where we can go. Out this window? Oh, I have deets. Oh. No? Look at this again, I assume? I don't think I finished looking at it.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Alrighty. Oh. Can we leave now? That would be a no. Oh my god. Any ideas on how to leave this room? Because I sure do not. Chief, this ain't it. Oh man. Hello. Okay, I must be hearing shit. Oh, the birds. Oh. I cry. Maybe we have to find something. Not sure what though. Game, if you can give me a hint, that would be great. And oh. 5 years later, there's a secret in the bathroom. Okay.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
Okay.
It's hidden in this book.
Bruh. Imagine playing hide and seek in this house though.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Alrighty then.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
And I yeeted that chair. I apologize if you can hear the train in the background. Hide and seek in that house would be lit. Yes, it would. The person who's looking for people would just spend hours trying to find one person. Oh.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Oh.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
And, oh. I'm swinging on the swing. Okay. Oh.
My
Okay.
brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh, he gonna fly alright into the ocean and then break his other leg.
Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
And then he died.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh my god.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh god.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
And how?
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh my god.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Putting me in my feels.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing. After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Okay, oh. What are all these secret hiding spots? Like, the people that built the house? I'm just saying, I would not have the patience. That only makes a lot of noise.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Yep. And now we're back where we started. Oh wait, actually, go back there. Okay. And then go here to go in this other room that we can't go in.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
As a child star, so was she not a child?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Oh, bruh, if that's actual cake, that would have been like malted and had like bugs and stuff in here, but okay. Oh, dreadful stories.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Spooky.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale.
Oh yeah, spooky story
inspired
time.
by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven.
And
He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
he slipped.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Ew, her
Okay,
scream's
I'm hearing
ugly.
frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
And
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
oh, he's gonna
20
check the
minutes
basement.
later,
He's going down.
Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
And
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
and oh my god, freaking Michael Myers. I'm actually playing though. Oh god. We're gonna go back because I don't want to go down there. Hey, it's lit.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Sam won't use this. Oh, okay.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who
Take that
impaled
right
and
there.
ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
If anything pops out, I'm about to do it. That's gonna be you, Michael Myers. Dun.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Oh, that's what he gets.
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
Oh,
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah!
oh,
Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
he probably already is. Oh, spooky. I like the Halloween decorations. Oh my god. That didn't scare me at all. It was just a shoe. Very funny. I'll do it. Walter, are you there? Walter?
Walter still on.
Oh.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and
Steel
windows
hook.
and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Girl,
Barbara
if you
turned,
do not turn
saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Oh, heck no. Fight me.
And he was. He couldn't get enough.
Oh god, where'd I go? Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Where'd I
Okay,
go?
Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh,
That night, she played her
oh, she big.
part beautifully.
Where the heck do I go? Out the
She
window?
thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Oh god, where's my brother?
Molly's door hadn't been opened.
Oh, this is getting good. This is getting good.
Hinges groaned.
And then he... Oh,
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
okay, we go downstairs. Oh god, she's any slower woman. And then he's not gonna be there. Oh, see, I already called it.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
And I, oh. Heck no, I'm answering the door with my back turned. You ain't gonna...
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door,
Oh,
she
oh.
heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
See what I tell you. Answer the door.
Oh dear.
She turns around and says, oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
She did.
She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night.
And I,
And
oh,
little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
oh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Wow, very funny. Ew, his laugh. Disgusting. Love that story. 10 out of 10.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to
That's
be
as
remembered.
scary as
As
the
absurd
story
as
is
that
going to
comic
get.
was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
And out. Okay, where are we off to now? Oh yeah, back this way.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Actually, let's go back. This way. And I guess we'll check downstairs and look in the music box thingy.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Oh, here we go again. Okay, we're just gonna keep winding it. Oh, now we're gonna die by the killer. Is what's happening. Oh wow, love that for me.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Ooh, that'd be cool to have like a secret room. And the door to your secret room is a fridge.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Oh.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30? Okay.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
And
if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
This
almost
music
friendly.
is really loud.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
So like...
Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Okay.
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Wait, what was he hiding from? Like a monster or something? I'm not understanding this story. I am confusion.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Or he's just gone crazy.
Whatever killed Barbara.
Oh, yeah.
And Molly.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. The monster thing.
And
okay.
Calvin.
Calvin, but didn't Calvin die on his own hands? He was swinging and then swinged a little too hard and then...
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Oh.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Some pretty
I'm
inspiring
going to
advice.
appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Great advice right there.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
And
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
the train killed him, I assume.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Thanks, Mother.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Well, there is.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
It's pretty true.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Disgusting.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
And
maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
okay.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Yo, what the heck is that right there? Can I go to that? You see that right there in the water? What is that? If I could walk
Though to
faster.
be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Yeah, beach, I don't know where to go.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I know. Well, time to take a risk. Okay, we'll go over here the stairs. Oh wait, I wanna check over here first. I'm gonna back off because that sounds like it's going to break.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Okay.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Got a point.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and too had been my fault. Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Okay, so this is everyone. Wait, she was born October 1st, and then she died on her... And, oh. I do not even know where to go anymore. To be honest. And oh. Oh, I'm lost. What the heck? I do not understand. Oh. I am really lost. I do not know. There's nowhere else to go. Well, I think I'm gonna end the gameplay here since I am blind. Wow.
I'm
Okay,
sure
just
Odin's
kidding.
monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Okay.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Oof.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh, I'm parging it? Bruh. You mean to tell me that this entire time I've been pregnant and I've been crawling through small tight spaces? Where's the logic in that? Just want to know, how the heck did I fit? How the heck? Okay, this woman, she's doing a lot of crawling and a lot of climbing, and I don't think, I'm no expert,
I never met
but
Grandpa
I don't think
Sam,
that's
but I
good
think he
for
and
the
my mom had a lot in
child.
common.
Okay. Am I
They were
really
both
pregnant
pretty
though?
intense.
Can I look at my... Okay, my stomach ain't that huge, but like still. Ooh, some pictures.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime. Perfect.
Oh.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Smile, Dawn. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Oh god, what do I take it? That's not what I'm supposed to take a picture of, I assume.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
I'm catch Slender Man. See, I won't. Oh, a bird.
Aw.
And owl.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
I thought he was gonna say alcohol. Okay. Oh, there's a bird family. I am just wasting all the film on this camera. I don't know what I want me to take a picture of. Chief. Oh, that'd be so scary if you're just like, oh, some chill music, taking pictures, and then you just see like a killer or something.
Hold still.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Disgusting.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Hire me as a photographer.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Oh, there's the bird.
Good eyes, Dawn.
That's right. Ooh, that was perfect. Perfect.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad,
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
I don't think I took that right.
Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready.
Oh.
Great shot, Dawn!
Oh, now she's crying.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I'm playing as a dad. Oh, okay.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh my god. I was not expecting that. Well,
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
well,
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
okay.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Another secret.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
What the heck? Oh. Not the baby child.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh. I'm playing as the baby.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
So fat. Oh my god. Oh. And oh. Yo, what the heck was I supposed to do? Oh. Oh. And now I'm playing as a frog. Love that.
Watching over Gregory, it's time to...
Hero.
Hold on, sweetie.
You do not leave your child unattended.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
Little flips. And oh.
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw.
This is my bop. Oh, I'm knocking down the letters. Say I won't. Say I won't. Oh, dang. Oh, 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 oh. One more letter. Got it. Oh, I got a trophy. That's right. Trying to bounce on the thing. Hey. Oh my god. And oh.
I know how silly it sounds.
Oh.
That I worried about a baby being too happy.
Oh wait.
But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
Oh, okay.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish you could have told us.
Oh, and then the water filled up. Oh, God. Oh, that's...
There's so
No!
much I don't understand. About Gregory.
Oh, now I'm playing as a frog. I am
About everything.
Kermit. Kermit the Frog.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy.
Aww,
And he'd want you to be happy too.
my heart. Okay.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
It's very sad. not to blame the child. I have a bad feeling about this and what he's saying. Yeah, he did.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
An apple. Okay.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
now
remembered.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Okay. Where do I go, Chief? Oh my god, I do not like this.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, he's gonna get struck by lightning.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh, Chief, this is not good.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
And then he needed everyone.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Okay.
She never
Cross that
talked
off
about
my
it, but
list.
Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Yeah, this woman is parched and she's climbing, Oof.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh. That looks comfortable. Okay. And now,
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
oh. Oh, he never finished it. Christ.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Okay. And now we go back down.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Dang, you have to go all the way around.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Chief. Oh.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh.
Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh my God.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small.
You know, Chief,
imagining
I'm
a labyrinth.
2 separate things. One eye looking
He'd
one
feel
way.
his way
and
about.
Okay. Steady. I can't multitask.
Then something moved. Bats. and toads.
He's gonna
And
slice
things
his
that
hand.
have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
I'm assuming he didn't.
But he found
himself.
something more.
Oh, okay.
I worried about him then.
I am playing a
Daydreaming at
game
the
within
cannery.
a game.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topi. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Bro, what is even happening anymore?
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery.
And
but his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh god, I thought I was done. Just when you thought.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna crash.
He started drifting away from our reality.
And
Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her silver harp.
Oh my god. And oh.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
See, I already know what I'm doing. Oh, dang.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
If Lewis was thinking all of this, he was on that good shit.
It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, finally, we're on normal. Playing as Lewis still? Okay.
He began to forget the world we know.
Yep, he was on that good shit. Yeah, see, right there. I was right.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Wait, that's me, but then who am I?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Hello? Hello? Oh. And now?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Okay, so how exactly did he die?
The palace would be packed with his companions.
This game is all over the place.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His queen waited, holding his crown.
And
there was only one thing left to do.
Who she dick?
Bend down his head.
Oh, is that how he died? Oh no.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Lewis, why did you do that? Oof. Oof.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Wait, is that everyone? I think we have everyone. Are we almost finished? Oh my god. Oh my god. His room is pretty cool though, not gonna lie. Even though it's not really a room, it's a boat which turned into a room.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch. On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
The last night. Oh, okay. This is my room, I assume.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
And now?
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Okay. And then the water comes back and then we did.
I lost my way.
Oh. This ain't it, Chief.
I
We in
got
Silent
turned
Hill now.
around.
Yo, I don't know where to go.
I started seeing things.
Okay.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's
I
mine.
wanted
Eat
to
it.
finish the story.
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I
Thanks,
never
Mom.
saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Well, this story has been very depressing.
And then I was alone.
And then I came back to the house, and then
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
About you?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
As in me, the person playing?
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
I am Confucian.
But now I hope you'll never see it.
Well, I just did.
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
What?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
And out. Interesting. Okay. That never really feel as much as a game, more a story. But I can see why I forgot about it because I wonder if this is based on true events or something. I don't know. Well, thanks for anyone that tuned in watching or anything. I'm still a bit confused, but I'm assuming us as the reader. I don't know. My mind is blown. Well, until next time, guys, I guess we'll see what game I play next. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Don't. And I don't know. Peace out.